In a previous video, I explained the soul as the individualized presence of pure consciousness or universal consciousness. And so many people have asked, how does it relate to karma? Karma is part of our vocabulary these days. Good karma, bad karma, all kinds of karma, ancestral karma, collective karma, economic karma, etc., etc. So let's try and unravel this a little bit. Jiva, or the soul, the individual soul that experiences the consequences of actions, even the interpretation of actions, is that which is bound by the laws of cause and effect, where every action, physical, verbal, mental, produces karmic impressions, residues, samskaras that influence its future experiences and its recycling, often referred to as reincarnation or rebirth. So you say, what's the difference between memory and karmic impressions? Let's think of our baby. The baby is having lots of experiences. You were a baby once, and you were learning your name. You were figuring out that you had an identity. Of course, it was imposed on you, but you were also learning to speak. Remember A, B, C, D, E, F, G, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, etc. You were learning to speak, you were learning to walk. So you don't remember most of that, right? You don't remember when you learned to speak. You don't remember when you learned your ABCs. You don't remember the day you started to walk. But those experiences shaped who you are, even though you don't remember them. That's the residue of experience. Okay? We don't remember everything. You don't remember your 14th birthday unless it was something very spectacular. You don't remember what you were probably doing last Tuesday at 3 in the afternoon, etc., etc. If you did, you'd go nuts anyway. In any case, all those experiences, which we call karma, have programmed you as a body-mind complex, and they influence everything that you do, your thoughts, your aspirations, your ideas, your imagination, etc. In the deeper understanding of soul, then, karma is, in a sense, the subtle binding force that attaches to Jiva. Okay, it's the binding force that attaches to Jiva, obscuring his pure nature, which is obviously infinite possibilities for experience, the superposition of infinite possibilities of experience, which is my favorite phrase these days. So, of course, in Eastern traditions, there are lots of metaphors. In Jainism, for example, karma is seen almost like a sticky substance, dust-like, that adheres to the soul due to actions driven by past experiences, including passions, desires, ignorance, whatever, any experience. The more traumatic, the more sticky they are, or also the more impressionable, the more sticky they are. Impressionable means emotionally intense. These karmic particles determine the jiva's experiences in this life and also in our future recycling, because everything recycles in the universe. So in our future incarnations. So then this jiva, this soul, is, in a sense, trapped in the cycle of birth and death, samsara, due to accumulated karma. Each life provides a field of exhausting past karma while simultaneously creating new karma through its actions. Samsara, the cycle, the wheel, the soul's journey through cosmic time. So this cycle continues until the jiva achieves liberation, moksha, by transcending karma. By the way, transcending karma means not affected by it. You can still have experience, but you're not affected by it. You're independent by it. That's my opinion. Now, according to Vedantic thought, the jiva operates under avidya, ignorance of the original cosmic consciousness, which you are, which leads to identify it with the body-mind complex and act selfishly, thereby accruing even more karma. The ignorance perpetuates its bondage to material existence. So liberation or moksha occurs when the jiva realizes its true nature, that it is identical to universal consciousness, the divine being, Atman, Brahman. And at that moment, it has purified itself from karmic bonds through self-reflection, Atma Vichar, transcendence, Atma Darshan, ethical living, and spiritual practices like meditation, love, reflection, Jnana Yoga, Karma Yoga, Bhakti Yoga, and the yoga of the intellect that allows us to go beyond the intellect. So Karma Yoga, Raj Yoga, Bhakti Yoga, and Jnana Yoga. So karma governs the experiences and the journey of the soul through cosmic time, keeping it bound to worldly existence until it attains the freedom by transcending karmic accumulation and possibly choosing any experience in the field of infinite possibilities of experience. So let me know if that's a good explanation and if you resonate with it. And if you do, and if you feel like, also share it with others. Thanks.